Yo guys, I have an interesting story for y'all about my encounter with a ghost. So I wanna let y'all know whatever I'm saying is real. This really happened with me. Even though I never had any kind of fear in my mind or believe in such things until now. I wanted to see a ghost. I wanted to know how they sound like, how they look like, what they do, and everything. So, I begin with the ritual. Following the instructions I found on a forum. I hope it works. This man sounds legit. Starting with the sacrifice of a goofy looking doll. I poked 5 needles into it, drew a star on the floor, and whispered the words which didn't even sound real. That's it. Now I just have to wait. I think I should turn off the lights. I need to make it comfortable for Mr. Ghost. Now I can't even tell if my eyes are open. It's been a while. Oh shit! I poked my eyes. And where is he? Hello, Mr. Ghost. Stop hiding from me. I want to be a friend. I did everything for you. I got 10 heads of ants as you wanted. I couldn't get any bigger animal. I think it's not going to work. I was about to give up, but something unexpected happened. I hear someone say, "You got a snake in your pants." I was like, what the heck? Almost pissed in my pants. I was stuck in my place, I couldn't move. I wanted to turn on the lights, but I froze. But I finally braced myself and crawled on the floor to turn on the lights. I saw a face! I rubbed my eyes. It was just my clothes. But what was the sound that I heard? Maybe it was just wind. In a locked room. There's nothing in my pants either. Cut the shit. I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm alright by myself. Then I took the rag and wiped the stars and whatever I wrote. Hopped on my bed with a blanket from head to toe at the corner of the wall. Remind you the lights were on. I heard a noise. Someone whispered again. Okay. In my ears. Nah, I invited a freaky ass ghost in my room. I tried to jump out of my window, but it was locked. I tried to run outside the room. Tried to exit from the front door, but the knob broke. And my cat turned into a horse. What the heck? And that horse is continuously licking my face. She needs to stop. Cat food? I don't have enough food to feed a whole horse. I gave her the whole bag and she ate it all in few licks and was staring at me, dead in the eyes, for more. Like chill. Now why there is a rocking chair moving on its own? I don't even own one. So who got this here? The best I could do in this situation is run the opposite side. I had to make Mr. Ghost come out, so I taunted. Are you a pussy? Come out, little Casper. And the paranormal being actually showed up. It was a human-sized doll with a butcher knife. I rushed into the kitchen to grab my knife. I'm taking a fight with her. She has no clue that I got martial art moves. Finally, I got a chance to use my self-defense skills in a real situation against a walking doll. I did some moving of my hands to scare off the doll, though I didn't dare to get close to that thing. I flung one of the knife at the doll. It hit straight on the head, made a crack. And now her face looks like my phone's screen guard. She had no expression, but I could hear her laugh loudly. Honestly, she was acting corny, like, I cracked your bloody face. And now you're acting like an anime villain. Is she stupid? There is nothing funny about it. And then she jumped in the air, hovering above my head. She was about to strike me with the knife. I slid under the table and ran back to my room. But I was fortunate there. Holding my neck, I had to make sure that my head was intact in the place or not. Shit, what can I do now? I have my phone with me. I should call for an emergency. If I say that I have a ghost in my house, they won't believe me. They would think I'm high, so I told them there is an intruder. By the time they arrived, there was a whole marathon going in my house. I was the best parkourer that night, climbing my curtains just to dodge the knife, jumping over the couches. That freaking doll was enjoying it too. this went on. How long could I have lasted? I needed to catch my breath. I just used my blanket to hide myself on the bed. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The doll pulled the blanket from my face and hugged me tight, crushing me. I screamed the shit out of myself. And the door breaks open. The police arrived to check me. I didn't wait for a second. I ran towards the door, but it shut. The doll started singing in the kitchen, which was freaking scary. The police got the idea of what was happening in the scene, and they all three were pushing the door, but they just couldn't. The singing gets louder and louder. The police got mad at me and said, "Why did you put us in this situation? Do we look like Ghostbusters? Should I have called a priest or a Scooby-Doo?" I was like, that's the first thing that came in my mind. The police got their guns ready. Two of them walked into the kitchen. It was all flashes of the gun and the screaming of the doll. Then all of a sudden, it was silent. Blood was flowing on the floor. The two officers didn't come back. We both knew what happened. Their blood continued to flow towards us. It tried to back up. Man, we were absolutely dead at that moment. The fat officer slips and the blood pulls his legs in the kitchen, and I tried to pull him back, but the force was too much. He panicked and I lost my grip. He was dragged inside. His last words were, "Please delete my browsing history." She finally came out for me. I saw her face. It was cracked like an egg because of the gunshots. I think I have a last chance to crack that egghead, or I'll be the melted jelly bean. I could even see the inside of the doll. If I could just pierce it, I could take her down. It's just my guess. There's no other way, no more running. I walked around back into the kitchen. It was all red. The blood caught my legs. I was stuck. The doll came and she was ready to slice me. She dashed at me and I parried it. She hit my arm. I stabbed her head and said the word. Piss, 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 piss. The doll got crushed by the hungry kitten horse, and I whooped her straight into the oven. And the last thing I had to do is turn it on, and the oven exploded with a bright flash. And then I woke up in the morning on the floor. Everything was fine. Maybe it was just a dream or real. I can't tell.